Growing up in rural West Tennessee, we didn't have a team in the state, so I had to root for other teams in the NFL because football was a passion of mine. So when the team finally moved here, there was a lot of elation on my part, excited about finally having a professional football team in my home state to pull for.
It was kind of a shock to everybody. I mean, we couldn't believe that Nashville getting an NFL team, we became this huge 32nd city in the U.S.
Now all of a sudden we get to 1999 and this stadium is built and it changed everything. It was like there's a pride in the city.
And welcome everyone to Adelphia Coliseum for the first ever game of the Tennessee Titans.
They went undefeated in 1999 in this stadium. This whole city just went crazy, loving every minute of it and saying, there we go folks, how about that? We're here in Nashville and we're loving it and we're here to stay.
Do the Titans have a miracle left in them in what has been a magical season to this point?
I put my beer down and I'm totally frustrated because I know this game is gone.
You feel like we made it this far, but it came down to this.
Christie kicks it high and short. Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck.
They handed the ball off to Frank Wycheck, which we couldn't really figure out.
He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something.
30,
He's got
40.
something.
We saw Kevin Dyson going down that sideline, and we were like, something, he's going to make it.
50.
He's got it.
40.
He's got it.
It literally went right in front of my seats, and I watched every step as if it was in slow motion until it hit the end zone.
20, 10.
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown Titans. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle.
The stadium absolutely went berserk. I mean, it was total chaos in this place.
I can still hear him in my headphones saying, it's a miracle, there are no flags on the field.
There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle. Tennessee has pulled a miracle. A miracle for the Titans.
It was a tough place for other teams to come in here and play because the fans were so involved. They were so rowdy. They were so enthusiastic about the success that the team was having and wanted to be a part of it.
As a result of that, the players saw too the love that this city had for them, and this connection between the players and the fans just grew. They became more amiable to get out into the community. They did charity work. They did all the things to cement the Titans with the city, and that 1 year, 99, started it all.
I think there's so many people in this community that look up to the players, and for them to spend their time, they are showing that they care about the community. They care about the people that we serve at United Way, and they're spending time with these kids and being role models and really showing that what's important and that this community is important. We can only look forward to 20 more years and know that as long as this team is here, they continue to invest not just their time and talent, not just the fun of the sports, but they really invest in the community to make sure that Nashville continues to grow and that it's a great place for everybody to be.
So here we are with this new year. We've got a new head coach, a new spirit going on. John Robinson has his ideas. The team is headed in the right direction.
There's a ton of excitement. There's a ton of optimism about Titans football and the direction that we're headed.
We know where we've been. We know where we can go. We know we've seen the future in a lot of these players, and I really can't wait to see how they develop and bring us to the next Super Bowl.
I'm not going to quit. I'm going to the postseason.
We're just looking forward to what they've done, what they're doing, the draft.
The Tennessee Titans select Corey Davis, Adoree Jackson.
I think my favorite moment is going to be this year, when they win the division.
To say in 97 that I had any inclination that I would be in my current position, I don't think that was in my realm of thinking at the time. I've told my wife this, I've told colleagues this, that if there was one team that I could manage, the Tennessee Titans were that team.
Welcome to one of the most special nights in Tennessee Titans history, because tonight in downtown Nashville, in front of thousands of Titans fans, tradition evolves, and we see the newest look in the National Football League for your Tennessee Titans. We are so excited to be here because many of us remember 19 years ago this month across the river in one of the stadium parking lots when we unveiled for the first time the Tennessee Titans uniforms. Uniforms to take us into the 20th century. Uniforms that looked like nothing else in the National Football League. Uniforms that stood the test of 19 great years here in Nashville. But now it's time for a change. And tonight at this party, and this is a party, right? Amy Adams Strunk, the ownership group, and everybody with the Tennessee Titans is going to be proud to share this with you. These are your new Titans uniforms that you'll see tonight. Now, let me run down the party for you. You might be aware that if you're going to have a party, you got to have a great band, right? Well, we got the best party band you could find, Florida Georgia Line. Before Florida Georgia Line comes out and tears this place down, we're going to visit with our general manager, John Robinson. We're going to introduce all of you to our new coach, Mike Freebo. You're going to hear from your owner, Amy Adams Strunk. And then you're going to see the fellas in the new 2018 Titans uniforms. Now, some of our players have already had a chance to take a look, a sneak peek. We're going to give you a look at them taking a look for the first time at the new uniforms. Watch this.
Okay, Taylor, your Christmas jersey.
Yeah, Christmas jersey.
First time about to reveal these jerseys. See what type of uniform I'm about to be rocking this year. You know, new team, new year. New style, baby.
I'm on the edge of my seat and I'm not even sitting. You know what I'm saying? I'm that excited.
First time seeing the new unis, man. I'm excited. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Yes.
That is actually really cool. I like that.
Nice. Sick. Sick. Y'all did yourself with this one.
It looks new and fresh. It looks like it's the facelift that this team needed.
Use the fire emojis on Twitter, because that's what this is right here. It's dope.
Woo! Those jerseys are
sick.
You better give me some pads,
man. These things right here is amazing. Amy, I knew you had some style to you. I knew you had some flavor, and you definitely did it with these babies right here. We're gonna have the hottest jerseys in the year in this league. I guarantee you that. We're gonna have the hottest jerseys in the league this year. That right there, that baby, that beauty, it's something I would rock. I definitely can't wait to see that on the film, running through somebody. That helmet right there looked like a Warriors helmet, and being a Titan, that helmet matches our description definitely.
I think I'm gonna like every single one. Don't really matter what we're gonna wear. Depending, it really just it's all about kicking the opponent's tail, honestly, because we're gonna look good doing it every time. So this is great.
We're going to be excited to see your reaction momentarily. But right now, we want to talk a little football. Let's welcome a man who's already regarded as one of the best general managers in the NFL, John Robinson! And Titans fans, for the first time in downtown Nashville, your new coach, Mike Freebo! You guys have been busy. You've been on the road doing a lot of work, and what's really exciting, the players are back next Monday. You're going to work. Everything's getting started with the off-season program. Mike, for you and for the staff, what have you guys been doing to get ready?
Mike, I'm going to go off script a little bit. I'm going to tell you that Nashville and the Tennessee Titans know how to throw a party.
Yeah.
Hold the questions, because they know how to throw a party, brother.
Yes, they do.
Nashville, what's up?
So what the coach has been doing is that we've been working. We've been working for our players. We've been working for our owners, and we've been working for our fans. We're trying to get ready. They're coming in Monday. We're excited. We aren't coaches until our players get around. All we are is schemers. We're playmaker, whatever. But when our players come around, then we become coaches.
And you have been out working out college players, getting ready for the draft, which is about 3 weeks away. And I've seen you in those drills. You've had the pads. You guys have been working on those guys. Why is it big for you to jump into those drills and work with those college players as you sort of test them out?
Yeah, my back's a little sore from taking all the shots. But, I think it's important that we get hands-on with these players, that, Coach Freebo and myself, we teach them a few things of what we're looking for in specific drills. And we're looking for as much the mental aspect of the game. Can they take the coaching? Can they do it in a drill? And then how powerful is the guy? How crisp is his execution?
Mike, why have you been jumping in there with those guys? You look like you could still play.
I can promise you I'm not putting a jersey on. I will not put a jersey on. But John and I think that it's important to be able to feel the player, to work with a player, see how he responds to you. Does he fight back when you push on him? What's he feel like when he knocks the crap out of you?
So can I a quick story? We had a workout it was 2 weeks ago, and there was a guy that we kept wanting him to fight and fight back, and Vrabel, he finally the guy hit him a couple times, and it was kind of like, all right, is he gonna get there? So I saw the old player come out in Vrabel, and he punched the guy back, and it kind of busted his lip a little bit. And the next 6 reps were outstanding.
Nice.
We might end up with that guy. I don't know.
There you go.
Never know.
All right, you got a bunch of good free agents. You re-signed a bunch of our good players. So I'm standing right over there. I see them. I see those guys who are back. We're glad you're all back. That's good stuff. And then you brought in some new guys, some special talents.
Hey, curfew. We have curfew at 11 tonight.
All right,
fellas.
curfew at 11. But not for you. You can stay out as long as you want. No curfew. All right, free agency. How's it going? What's going on?
Yeah, I think taking care of our own was first and foremost. We signed a bunch of guys that have bought into that mindset that we want to be about, that tough, dependable, team-first guys that love playing for the two-tone blue, that love playing for the city of Nashville, all you great fans out there.
And all you up there.
And I didn't even see those guys.
They're there.
But taking care of our own guys, these guys have worked hard, they've committed to the process, and then gone out and added some pieces that were on other teams. we're still kind of in that process now, and at the end of the day, we want guys that are committed to what what we want to be about, and that's winning football games.
All right, you've both seen the uniforms. You know what we're going to get. John Robinson, in one word for this crowd, how would you describe the new Titans uniforms? One word.
I think if I had to, in just one
word. One word.
I would say fierce.
Fierce.
And I think that's the type of football team we want to be. You know, we talk about being tough. We talk about being dependable. We talk about having that team-first mindset. But the fierceness within a player to go bite a guy's throat is what we want to be.
That's how you played, Mike Freebo. That's how you played.
Sometimes.
Fierce is just fine by you, right?
I sat there and I told Amy and John when we interviewed that I could promise them one thing, that our players would know what to do and they would play fast and aggressive. They will play fast and aggressive for Amy and John and myself, and they'll play fast and aggressive for you guys.
You know what's incredible? You remember 19 years ago when we unveiled the jerseys, April 13th, 1999, the first time. How does it feel this time that you're standing up here, a Tennessean yourself, getting to be a part of the tradition of the Tennessee Titans evolving?
Yeah, it's to say it's a dream come true is an understatement. When the team came here, I became an instant Titan fan. Being from rural West Tennessee and loving football, and when they walked out here and it was Craig and it was Eddie and it was Frank and it was Blaine, and seeing the two-tone blue and what that was going to represent this great city, this great state, and then to be on stage here tonight with the unveiling of a new chapter of Titans football, it's hard to put into words, but it's a pretty awesome experience.
Mike Vrabel, it's an incredible moment for this franchise. I know it's been an incredible moment for you and your football life. These Titan fans are here for you tonight. Tell them what we're going to see. Tell them what they have to look forward to.
Well, I think you guys will be proud of our team. I think you'll be proud of our effort, and I know you'll be proud of us on the field. We got great guys. John's given us some great players, giving this city some great players. We appreciate your support. We are going to work tirelessly. Our players are here next Monday. I can't wait. Finally become a coach. Coach these guys, develop them, teach them, and inspire them to be great football players for this city. Thank you.
Awesome. Mike Vrabel, John Robinson, your general manager, your coach. All right. Awesome to hear what they've got coming up. You know, we start with the players in here Monday for the offseason. We're going to get a schedule in 2 weeks. The draft is 3 weeks away. Tons of things going on with the Titans. But tonight, it's about the new look. And our media team has produced something fantastic for you to see what went into this process. Take a look at the monitors and see what all has gone into making tonight possible.
We started the project in 2014 after developing the creative brief, which set the foundation. That team name is so powerful, and we thought, wow, there's an incredible amount of iconography, of imagery, of myth around the Titan that we could explore.
So the entire process end to end is about roughly 2 years. And we build in that time to ensure that we're hitting the brief and not shortcutting anything from a design or a prototyping perspective. It starts up front with Nike, the NFL, and the club all getting either in a room or on the phone together.
One of the things that gets me most excited about doing this work for our clubs is to craft the why behind what creates the story and the mythology of a uniform and a club's brand. The Tennessee Titans, in my opinion, have a truly incredible mythology. They have a literal mythology. They are your titans. And one of the challenges that was brought to us by Amy was to take your brand and to infuse meaning into it and a new story.
Nike likes to look to the future. We're about addressing the modern aspect of football.
It was a journey that really spanned a long time and would put a lot of work and hard effort in, both from the club standpoint, Nike and the league, all collaborating to come up with what the next generation of the Titans uniform is.
From the beginning, it was critical that this was a very private, quiet process that only the decision makers around the uniform were involved in. We had one initial meeting in Nashville, and then Amy realized she didn't want Nike or the NFL even around the building to let anybody know that this was coming.
I recall one time we went to the stadium, we had the entire stadium cleared out, and we were sort of walked around, snuck in via security, and motored around on a golf cart.
We actually wound up moving the meetings from Nashville to a neutral location just to make sure that nobody caught wind of it, and this was a very, very highly guarded secret.
This is a revolution, and I don't think that that's a word to be taken lightly.
The concept of the uniform can be anything. It could be based on style of play, attitude of the city, but this time we thought it was the team's mascot was something to emphasize.
Of course, to get inspiration and to understand what it means to be a Titan, took a trip to Nashville. I went to the Parthenon to try to get a sense of what the mythology is really about.
Custom number font, very much in the vein of Greek or Roman lettering. This angle in the number is meant to be a tribute to the state of Tennessee. That shape has that distinct angle in it. We thought it was a nice, subtle ode to the fans of the state.
Amy was very specific on the sword and really focusing it, and that was a very integral part of what we wanted to do. So once everybody gets the chance to see this, you can see where that really fits in and is a really, really central design element of the uniform.
We wanted to create a suit of armor that these players feel proud to wear when they walk out on field.
Nike is an innovation company, and we love to obsess performance and solving for the needs of the athlete. And so this latest rendition of the uniform, called the Vapor Untouchable, is the latest and greatest from Nike Football. It's 29% lighter than the last version of the uniform. That's the jersey and pant combined. What's really unique about this new uniform is the minimal amount of panels and seams that are built into the garment. With the breathability element, we've been able to utilize technology called laser perforation, where the fabric actually gets laser burned holes, where we can strategically place those holes, keeping them cooler, drier, and more comfortable. So for all you fans out there excited to get your new jersey, I will share that the elite level jersey, which is our top quality, is exactly what is on field that your amazing athletes are wearing.
Amy, from start to finish, was energetic, aligned to wanting to take the team, the club, the uniform, and brand new to a new place.
You could tell from the very beginning that she was very excited about the uniform design work. I think she felt it was very original. I do remember her calling the number font badass, and that got a big laugh out of the room because she seemed to be a little bit embarrassed by saying the word badass, but she's right. It does look badass, and I think by saying that, that was a stamp of approval that we really enjoyed.
She wanted the uniform reveal to be a moment, to be a celebration, to be a reward to them. She really cares about how loyal the fan base has been. She really cares about this sort of new generation of talent and the exciting momentum that the team has. And I think she also wanted to help signify that 20 years in Nashville.
It was really, really nice. Over the holidays, she actually sent me some pecans from her farm, which was amazing. You know, Amy's one of those special owners.
Her leadership throughout the entire course of this exercise has really been the beacon that's helped us stay focused and has guided this to, I think, an amazing result.
Throughout the video, you had a chance to hear a name mentioned time time and time again for the time and the care and the energy that she put into planning the new Titans uniforms. And she wanted this night to be special for you. So as I bring her out here, would you please tear the house down for Amy Adams Struck? Is a fantastic entrance and reception. What a crowd.
Wow. I am just blown away by this. And you know what, Mike? I think Nashville needs to host the NFL draft.
Yes!
What do you think?
Yeah! This is an example of what we can do. There's no doubt about it. Okay, now, you brought some special people with you. This is Sid Curry and Leanne Baird. They are Titans season ticket members on stage tonight, and it's special. Give them a big hand, yeah! Season ticket members, so important since day one, and they represent all of them tonight. I know it's special for you, Amy, to have them here.
It is so special. We're about our fans, and we appreciate all of y'all, and they're here today to represent all of our Tennessee fans, because you guys are our heart and soul. Thank you.
All right. We saw that the process started in 2014. It took a long time, and you've said there's nothing wrong with the old uniforms. You liked them, but it was time for an update in the 20th year. It was time to freshen them up. As you went through the whole process, what were you thinking with the fans in mind, with the team in mind, about putting together the new uniforms?
Well, you know, I always think about the fans. I love our state, and it was important to me that y'all would be proud of the product that our players are going to wear. And, you know, the last 2 years, you've seen a lot of progress with our team, and a playoff win, and we're going to keep working hard until we get that Lombardi trophy right here in Nashville.
All right, as the fans have a chance in just a couple of minutes to see the different designs of the new uniform, what do you hope they take away? What's most important to you?
Well, I think over the 2 years, it gave me time to reflect on the 20 years that we've been in Nashville and how important our fans are, how important our state is. And I wanted our fans at the end of the day to just know that we had them in mind when we designed these uniforms.
And they are fierce.
They are fierce, and they come with a big attitude.
Yes. Are you ready to do this thing?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? At this moment, tradition for the Tennessee Titans evolves.
Tennessee, the volunteer state, a state rich in tradition with a dynamic and diverse culture, built on toughness and determination. From the Smokies to Beale Street, a state that unites 3 regions bound together with a common purpose. A community where pride runs deep and love of football runs even deeper. And at its heart, Nashville, the Athens of the South. a place where football is the music that fills our souls and unifies us as one. We come together every fall Sunday with a common purpose. For 20 seasons, the Titans have galvanized our community. We started with a miracle and have ridden the emotion of every victory and every narrow defeat. We have grown closer and stronger together. We have not yet reached the pinnacle, but our passion continues to grow in support of the two-tone blue. And now, we are ready to take the next step. A state, city, and franchise on the rise, with new leadership, a new mindset, and a new look. The tradition evolves.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to help us tonight present you with the new Titans uniforms, the 4 original Titan legends who were there on April 13th, 1999. Please welcome longtime Pro Bowl punter, Craig Hentrick. Pro Bowl safety, Blaine Bishop. Pro Bowl tight end, Frank Wycheck. And Pro Bowl running back, Eddie George. And now, the Tennessee Titans with their new look for 2018. In the home Navy Blues, your quarterback, number 8, Marcus Mariota. Next up,
Sometimes it's gonna be battles that you need to fight. You can't back down, no.
in the road, white, Pro Bowl outside linebacker, Brian Arakpo.
That just makes me strong. You know I'm too strong. You know I'm too strong. I can keep going all day long.
In the color rush, Titan Blues, Pro Bowl tight end, number 82, Delaney Walker. In another look for games at Nissan Stadium, here is your all-pro safety, number 31, Kevin Meyer.
There's no excuse for hard work or lack thereof. You'll be the hardest working person in the room.
In another road look, Pro Bowl defensive tackle, number 99, Darrell Casey. And in another look, with the Titans blue jersey, number 77, Pro Bowl left tackle, Taylor Lewan. got to get up to date. Do you have a new jersey? Do you have a new look? Let's see it. Gentlemen, if you'd come down, please. Ladies and gentlemen, your Tennessee Titans.
Yeah. Some people are born with good looks, other with talents, intelligence. There's no excuse.